Alrighty folks, welcome back to Blueprints, or should I say my Blueprints notes review. We are going to have a look through my notes because a lot has changed. Last time I did this, there were 28 pages, now there are 72. Oh, and if you want to find the last time I did it, just for reference, it is part 38 of the series called Lots of Notes. So yeah, it's been a while since we last did this, so let's start going through it. I want to be pretty thorough as well, so this could take a while. So, chess pieces. I'm going to go over every page, start from the beginning, so there's a lot to cover, and obviously we've covered some of it before, but we're going to cover it again. Let me make sure I've got the same page open in my notebook in front of me. Okay. Chess pieces. Yeah, so I obviously stopped writing these down at some point because I figured I kind of knew where the most important ones were. I don't know if it'll ever be important to finish off this list. I guess I've never actually used the color of the pieces so far, I don't think. Whether it's a white or a black piece, that might be worth writing down. Where am I writing stuff these days? I guess over here. I wonder if there just are, what is it, 32 chess pieces? Because some rooms don't have one. And we have two queen rooms, right? The ladyship's chamber and the study. Oh, don't we have more than 2 king rooms? We have a master's bedroom, the office, but I thought the throne room was also one. So I don't think it's just a normal set of pieces, maybe. Though there are definitely fewer of the ones that there are fewer of. There's lots of pawn rooms, for example, and then probably a similar number of bishops and knights. I don't know, there might be a system to that. So color of chess pieces. Something not used. Then we got a bunch of names down here. Anne Babbage, which I learned about in the garage, I guess. Christoph Garage plus Denny. I've got a few places I can reference these. I think I can reference them in one of the letters I got from Randolph Moore. Has a list of characters and what their roles are. And I have been wanting to match that up with the photo that's in the maid's chamber, but so far I haven't really felt like there's a good reason to. I'd be able to go, sure, I know who that character is, but is that useful? I don't know. Marion Marigold, Marion Jones, Robert Nagula, groundskeeper. That was the one that was fired, or the new one? I can't remember. The one that's the new one, I think. Mrs. Peterson, new principal. No. New, is that what that says? New Pancipal. Must be principal. Is that from the school? Randolph Moore, Kimberly Thompson, lab technicians. Lily Rizian Rose. Lily Rose. Is that anything else? Lily Rose. I mean, it's 2 flowers. Dr. Birth. So, okay. Dr. Birth. So this is from the birth certificate. And then there's Sarah... Drivian. I think I must have written that badly. I rewrote it again here. The Registrar Birth. Sarah Registrar. Interesting name. Lady Clara Epson. Farrow. Oh, you were one of the RLCF people? Are you one of the people who stole the gems from the crown? Stole the crown, I guess. Maybe. I don't necessarily have to understand everything. I just need to go through stuff and see if anything prompts a thought. Some of the pages not super well scanned. Sorry. Questions 1. So I went through and ticked stuff off very recently. Was it last video or the one before? So we're left with Curious Cables and Garage, which I still don't think is going to be a thing. Swimbird. I guess I don't know what Swimbird's for, other than just being there for fun. Numbered stained glass windows. I.O. Utility closet. Does it say that in the utility closet? I-O or 10. It says I-O? Could that be connected to the grid of letters? Could it? Don't know, maybe? Let's go a bit faster. Certification, blah, blah, blah. Airplane in bush outside. I mean, if we ever get access to that, there could be something there, but I think that is just part of the story of the kids in the bunk room. Okay. Rooms in West Wing more likely locked. Utility closet, breaker. Yes, cabinets crossed out. Further north, more locked doors. I guess we'd need to get a switch or like a replacement fuse or something to be able to do the cabinet thing. Further north, more locked doors. Right, yes, of course. Keycards required in high ranks. Blue, true, red, lies unless written by hand. Estate, inventory, and security. Yes. Commissary. Commissary. I don't know why I always struggle with that word. It's just like, where's the stress on these syllables? I don't know. It's just some random place. Close days 12 to 16. Lie, yes. Sailing commissary days 20 to 21. Leave of Eastdorf. This is very early notes. Yeah, very, very early. I mean, it was literally my second page of notes. 12 USB will unlock all doors. Right. That's like a thing I never have any use for. Feels like one of those things that wasn't balanced properly. Like, to figure that out and actually do it took ages. And by that time, I no longer cared. Anyway, books from Reddington, Flight to the Queen. Oh yeah, this is where the March of the Count is. I guess that's the ink it's written in. Herrings of the Major red. Herrings of the Major small name. Passing of the Barons. Barons Bafflers. Fall of the Lords, Flight of the Queen. These don't mean too much to me. Like, there could be something more to it, but maybe not. Passive Swan Song. Stamp, I wrote that down. Places with trunks. How naive I was. Green rooms only on east-west wings. Yep, okay. Useful items. Compass leads north. Guest bedroom. Sure, levers for antechamber, blah, blah, blah. Characters 2, Detective Bob Margle. Is that an anagram or something? No. Caleb Manning. Nope. Chef de Camp. Ruza T. Raylord. Quartz Grand Architect. I don't remember that. Okay. Next. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so this was the diagram of soil quality. And I guess in theory you could write down all the others. I mean, I guess there could be a code in that, but feels unlikely. I also started drawing some of the angels here, but I don't think that was that important. Oh, something that's different from last time. You'll notice these orange things at the side. It's just because I stuck labels on my pages to help me find them. Although I only did that like a while ago, and so only the first half of my notes is like well labeled, and the second half is not. But it hasn't been a huge problem so far. Questions 2. Freeze has frozen door. Blah blah blah. Let's skip over the ones that are ticked. I think. Magnify red note in mailroom. I guess I keep forgetting that. Red note. I'm not even sure what I mean there. Photo in maid's chamber. Right, yes. That's me trying to figure out the characters, I guess. Rooms with connections, that's the vents, not the vents, whatever they're called, the things on the ceiling. Blue flames. This is me trying to figure out the letters and the arts. Originally, I didn't realize that it was like based on the location in the house at that time. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Lord William Epson, this is the family tree. Oh yeah, so I wrote down such a mess. Herbert's cousin, Tillin. Can I read that better here? Family tree, there's my label. Ferin, Ferini, maybe. And then it's your cousin's kids, Courtney and Rygod, that were getting the two cuckoo clocks. Yep. Blah blah blah. And there's something to do with that in the new clue, the two cuckoo thing. No sign has been found. Yeah, so we know what that's connected to. It's so weird for that clue to be in the root cellar, though, but whatever. Sheet music. Uh-oh. Find among the white sheets under two stones. It's our favorite clue. If we count small case, 8 dates, crack 8 saves. I don't know what the AIE was about. Something, I guess. Grand realm of Fen Ares. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. Red flag in Pentagon. Right, that was the flag in Pentagon. I don't remember where it said that, but sure. In fog we are lost as well. Oh yeah, because fog is the weather of this area. Questions 3. Oh, this is me drawing the chessboard out since the queen at d8. December the 8th. So non-ticked ones. Cookdarren is a pseudonym, but that's a lie, isn't it? Emblem in wine cellar has year 1213. Oh, so we know what this is about now. Okay, I think I can tick that off. Questions 3. Cool. I don't know how to use it yet, but we've learned a bit more about it. I think I can tick off the Cookdarren thing as well, because that's not actually true. So does it never end? That's the spiral in her ladyship's chamber. This thing that we now know what that is. I was like, I thought these might be related, and they were. Okay, boiler room targets. Lab, garage, laundry, furnace. As in these are rooms that can be powered by. Yep. Can't draw freezer 2 days in a row. I forgot about that. Stuff in the showroom. Yeah, it's fine. Location's 46, north of antechamber. Connection. Why does it say that? Secret door tomb. Oh, it's on like one of the gardener's like notes they've written down. Maybe in the hovel. Mass worksheet. Yep. Okay, this was a fun page. This is where I wrote down. So what I was getting confused about before, folks, is that I'd written natural order and 3 here. I've scribbled that out now. I'm not sure why. I guess because I've moved them over here. Although I don't remember what this is. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4. That might be alphabetical order. No, it's not. What is that order? 1, 2, here. It doesn't matter. I think it's this order that's correct. I think. So I think where it says natural order is no longer the natural order. Or have I got this wrong? No, I'm pretty sure this one's the natural order now. 1, 2. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. Oh, this is the natural order. Dowager. 1. Oh. No, it's not. Dowager Traxxas. Where did I get this order from? Oh, that's alphabetical. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. And at some point, I realized that Lydia and Joya were the wrong way round. And this arrow was here to tell me that I wasn't sure which way around they were, but I didn't realize, and so that's why the 2 is swapped with the 4 and the 4 is swapped with the 2 over here on the left. Anyway, stars, that became not important to write down later. This is the partial basement map that's found. Don't think there's anything else to get from that. Basement 5. Oh, that's that. Yeah, found an entrance. Yeah, that's the spiral staircase. Yeah, it's fine. Questions 4. Strange altar in basement. Sure. These are questions, so they're ticked off. Pictures in morning room. Cabinet and utility closets. stamp in tomb. I think I've left that unchecked just because I can't remember what stamp I'm referring to. Tomb candle holders, yeah. That is very similar to the... In fact, is there a matching pattern to the... I've got it in here. This thing. Is there a matching pattern? I don't think there is. But they are both 4x4 grids. No, there's no matching pattern. Except that one's kind of similar, but not exactly, no. In fact, it's pretty far away. Okay, tomb, dead end. Clock tower shard, clock tower note. Yeah, the dark days are coming forth. There's the sacred thing. Like maybe there's something going on with swan and crow being mentioned, and we know those are tied to realms now. But I don't know how, in what way. Great Hall, Wednesday, November 25th. Okay, that was just what it said on that day. Room colours, blah, blah, blah. Birth certificate. Tomato soup. Yes, tomato soup is tied to getting red rooms, so you get more steps. Did it say that in the drafting strategy book next to that? Maybe it did. Birth certificate, Mary Matthew Epson. 4:05 a.m. Tuesday, 22nd of January 1958, 6th era. Anything I can take from that? I don't think so. It's not making me think of anything. It's just a bunch of details. So it must be there for a reason, though. Maybe. Like if I ever need to know when she was born, I've got exactly the time and date. Questions 5. Ballroom in Eclipse Ball 1952. I haven't ticked that off, I guess, because maybe there's something more to it. Coloured decorations on shelf in Nook. Yeah, I mean, I still find those suspicious, although they do exist in other rooms as well, but their arrangement there is particularly suspicious. Aquarium, these things, I think we dealt with all that. The barbecue, yes. Bottom drawer in archive, yep. Question mark bedroom. I don't remember. Let's drain the aquarium again if we can. Schoolhouse gift. Maybe we should do the school again. I'll probably do worse in the exam because I'm not like prepared for it. 8-pointed star. Yeah, the chessboard. Arajan. This is my first page for Arajan stuff. I've got new pages for it as well later because I was like, there's not going to be enough space here, and it was kind of annoying because I'd written some there and then some quite far away. It seems. Wait, where's my second? Yeah, here. Okay, like a very long way away, and that was kind of annoying. So I started a new section later on for it. Okay, so yeah, so then this is the pattern from the boiler room. Some information about sigils. I've got a new page representing this later on as well. Anything interesting here though? There's probably incorrect information here. Hiding line. It's just me writing down the different parts of the sigil. That's fine. In sigil book, we found that sigil, which is for Fenary, is the easiest one to do. Library claim ticket. He has weird numbers and letters there. H rotated in the classroom. I think we know the kind of significance of that. It's like to represent. Is it to represent like? Because like 8 squared and then flipped over is 46. It's like they've got a bunch of obsessions with like 8, 46, and 64 basically. Colors: pink, yellow, blue, green, red, orange. That was just what was written on the board in the classroom. And that's some notes from the classroom. Fire hydrant being red is actually relevant, and the cart being red, yeah, that's relevant to the gallery puzzle. Pumpkin orange, puddle blue, banana yellow, broccoli green, grapes purple. Back in a second, folks. Okay, I'm back. Question 7. White sheets under 2 stones. We definitely solved that one. Catacomb. No, 2 door frames in Sanctum. Yeah, I'm still suspicious of those for sure. I mean, I guess I could look at them a bit more, see if I could tell anything about them. I don't see why I would, but whatever. Catacomb, weird room with frames, panels. Yep, I still believe that room seems weird for sure. Arrows and sauna, I still have suspicions about that. And in fact, don't we want the sauna as one of our remaining blue rooms? I think we do. So that could be interesting. Which I think is what we're going to do in the next day in the game. Gift shop, yeah, that's fine. Eras of Verindia, Agira, First King Oris, Second Era, Fourth King, split into 3 realms. Youngest son, middle daughter, eldest son. Third Era generations of trade, Fourth Era King Desolate's the third decision to move, leaving castle and court behind, Grand City of Fen. Era of Ruin, King died on 5th of October, civil war between Desolates the 4th and Prince Eliasson of Fen. Fensurrection, a war lasted 22 years. Oris flag black, was that true? Yes. 3 realms, Fen, Ares, Arch Ares, Araja. Yes, those ones. And then we've got pink, which was whoever that was, spiritual. Not Mirage, that was poetic. Who was the spiritual one? Yeah, whatever. We'll get to it soon. Geography. Ore sphere. So some of this has contributed words to my second Arajan section. Karika, yep, Marajai, Ajse, which we think is like, is it? Was Aj just the east or something? No, because Or is east and Et is west, I think. Vera, Saja, South Sea. No, it's like Aj is. Okay, I can just find it in my other notes here. Wherever it is, wherever it is. Wherever it is, wherever it is. Somehow I've missed it. Oh, nope, too far. Okay, here we go. Aj says first sea. Okay. I mean, I could imagine it being called that because it's like whoever named it started from somewhere, maybe Araja, because Araja means last era. First era would be Agira. Yeah, okay. Which is definitely which is different to. No, Agira. Wait, where have I seen Agira? I've definitely seen it around. Whatever. Or maybe we'll come across it in the notes at some point. But so first sea, I think that is South Sea though. No, it's not. It's not. It's last sea, of course it is. Last sea. Okay, maybe I should write those down. Okay. Geography. Where's my pen? So that's not South Sea. It is last sea. The other one is first sea. Oops. I crossed out the wrong thing. I crossed out Ajse. That's correct. Ajse, first sea. But Orsphere does seem to be east, I think, and Et is west. I think. Could those be the other way around? Not sure. Vera, the Great Tress is the water here, I think. Spiral of the Stars. There's like an ordering to the planets in some way. I think this is connected to the It Never Ends thing as well, because I think this had loads of stars on it as well. We should probably get the geography room again. It'll probably be handy. South Key. This is the 8. And then we've got these going in different directions. And I think you can see like the bottom of the lines on here. So that would be Iraja, right? So that one. That would be Coral Ricus there. So if we were looping around in some way, I think we'd see Vera next. Are you Vera? I think that is Vera, isn't it? It is. And then if we were looping around further than Vera, we'd get to Nuance. Is that you? Yep, that's you. Okay, cool. So that works out. So that is what you would see if you were looking at the South Pole, going around. Like you'd see the bottom of each of those places. But it's called the South Key, as though this might be the input to something in some way. Etsphere, the third. Oh, well, yeah, also third era. Okay, so things will have changed, right? Yeah, it says Arinda Aries here. Insay. So I've got that as north, but which does work for Iniclitz and Isiclitz. So I think that is north. North Sea. So they change from like first sea and last sea to North Sea. And then Orsay. Well, that's a different spelling of Or. It's just OR. Is that one of my Arajan things? Which I'm going to find again. Or no. Maybe I wrote it down wrong. Or maybe there's more of a system to this than I realized. Maybe like Aj and Ja can also mean, like, as well as like first and last, they can mean like a direction in some way. Edge Psi. J, is that one we've got? Why do I keep not like holding open this page that I need? Edge J. Nope, don't have that. So that must be a prefix. I'm going to write it down. So edge has to be a prefix of some sort. Edge. Unless I have written that down. Hold on. No. So then J is going to be a suffix. I don't know what it might mean. It could mean like inside, outside. We don't have a say J, do we? No. Isles of Orsay. Oh, so here I have written it with two R's. So maybe it's just East Sea. We don't have an Etsay, do we? No. That's fine. You don't expect it to be like there's going to be a sea named after every direction, or even that the seas are going to have like consistent naming because they'll be named over time by different people for different reasons. South Key, the Sacred Circle. Oh yeah, this stuff. 17462835. Rot. Oh, it does say Tor here. It does. I have completely forgotten that. Tor 46. So that does mean rotates. Or it means something. Maybe it means rotate anti-clockwise, because like rot here is like written rot and it's clockwise, and this has got anti-clockwise arrows saying Tor. I think I need to see this again in more detail. So Tor, that could be connected to the grid of letters, the castle thing. Tor. 6 add 6 Tor. Oh, Etsphere. Okay, this page. Okay, so something west. What would... Oh, don't we have a gerund that mean that is law? Isn't that like word? Law is word. Could it be an R? So we still have a letter missing. So it could be CIX add 6 TOR Tor LOR. I don't know where I would get that R from. I'm gonna have to go back to all of the notes that give me these letters just in case I've got those wrong in some way. And then et could mean west. Okay, I like that idea. Okay, these are starting to like mean something to me now. All right. I don't know what the LO means though. It could mean word in Aegean. Aegean? Arajan. Arajan. What's Aegean? Nothing? I'm sure that word has come up. That'll be the first era. Okay, we'll get there. Okay, so that's interesting. And there's these numbers 17462835. What are the other numbers? 90 degrees, 56 degrees. Anything meaningful to that? Then 8 degrees, 8. It looks like a 9, or is it just 8 degrees? I'm definitely going to see this again. And then 46 here. I still don't know what any of this would mean. Let's say it does mean rotate anti-clockwise. Okay. And then something about west. Maybe it's like directions to go or something. Okay, this is already proven very useful. So we'll keep going. And now I know to reference that again. So we might get the classroom again at some point soon. The secret of sigils. No, signs. Secret of signs? Ooh. Is in signs from a new clue, maybe? So that's all the things. Why is Costa Rica in the middle? That's weird, isn't it? Maybe it's connected. We've got lots of these circles here. The South Key, Spiral of the Stars, Anti-Clockwise. I think that's where we are, isn't it? Which is Vera? No, Vera's the place. I think we got the planets on the next one, yeah. Mora, that's where we live, I think. Yeah, Mora Jai, okay. Where was I? Here. So this stuff might be wrong. Planet, devoted moon, rogue moon, because I have another page for it now, so it doesn't matter. Is eclipse, in eclipse. Yep. So Mora is like Earth, blue-green, Dowager's blue, meaning day last day. The closest small planet, Mamora, which is also, oh yeah, Ma, is that small? Yeah, because major, small name, small Earth. Oh yeah, okay, so it says that. And then Fenmore, red Earth, Vea, purple, largest, Vea, what does that say? Well, I know there's, oh yeah, that says angel. Can you tell us? It says angel. But yeah, okay, so Vea corresponds to an angel. Which angel is Vea? Vea is the chimney sweep. What's that got to do with Vea? Dark shadow? Because like the soot from a chimney is dark, and I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Maybe there's just some hidden history to that. The map, fan, royal fan. Is that where the crown was kept? Colossus, Orinda, Reddington, Mount Holly, Oris. Contraptions, yep. Might be worth reminding myself. I haven't written all these down still. Doubles, coins. That's pretty serious, isn't it? That would have helped a lot probably when I was doing. Maybe I did use it for getting the blue tents. Pick sound amp. Great chance of picking. More keys and coins, especially while digging. Mechanical gears and auto collect. No, mechanical rooms. Maybe auto collect. Trophies, yes, that's the trophies, but we've got them in the entrance hall anyway. Reservoir levels, that's fine. Reservoir boxes. This is when I was writing those down, and then I just opened them all and then found the thing I needed. So, it's possible I need to cross-reference all of these with all the ones that I'm finding in the treasure trove, but cannot be bothered. would just be too much, I think. Maybe. I guess we'll see. Depends if I run out of stuff to do, which I kind of feel like I am, but I've often felt like I am, and we found other stuff to do. 4-letter combo lock. Oh yeah, this is me trying to figure out like the May 8th one, just by writing them all down and seeing what's in there. Or it just gave me like a thing to reference when I was seeing various 4-letter words. But we figured that out anyway. Chess piece upgrades. Oh yeah, okay, different upgrades. We currently have the king. And we're going to do it again to pick the blue color, to see if we can get the remaining blue memos, which might be very handy. We got one recently that was very handy. The one about splitting the family numbers numeric core thing. I think that was a blue memo. We looked at these recently. I don't think there's anything surprising here. 30 comes from Chapel. Have we done that one? I think we did do it very temporarily, and I was like, yep, this did nothing interesting. Rook, redraw 4 times in corners. I think we've done that one. Erosion vocab. This is the second page of the first erosion attempts I did. I've copied this all over to the next thing though, including all this stuff. So questions 8, schoolhouse in a timely manner, re something again in will, yes, reframed, Let me look at it in my notebook. It might be easier to show what I'm saying. In the time that what would I say? Repeated? Doesn't say repeated. Whatever. Oh, reference maybe. Referenced again in will. Okay. Not that it really matters, because I knew what it meant anyway. Mailroom. Oh yeah, there's that number in the mailroom. Dovecot, we are returning east if coast not clear. Lower SD. I still don't know what that means. Alzara, all in the same. All in the same. All in the same. What? No idea. Room 46, clock stopped 1:30. Room 46, 8 letters, 8 payments, 100 gold ransom. No, I guess we understand that. Why have I not ticked that off? I don't know. I guess maybe to make me go back to it. Musical chairs. The chairs in the music room seem to have a bit of a pattern to them, I guess. That's what that is. There. Kennel, cat. We know what that is. I can take that off. Cool. Done. Casino star slot machine lever. Like, I've done it, but I guess I want to go back to it to check if like maybe there's something really good about that. Maybe there's something special you can only get from the casino. And I'm kind of curious to know if the look from the cloister affects the slot machines. I don't know how I would test that. I guess if it just feels like it's gotten better. But then maybe I'm just being lucky. Pump room, sprinkler. Oh yeah. From room description, sure. History questions, yeah. I mean, I guess I should review first. Crown, rule of Fen Ares, General Teskin, yeah, because Prince Learson died. City in Fen Ares, named after historical figure Oris. How many sons did fourth king Arindia? So 2, because 1 daughter. How many years did 5th era war last? 22. Which country? I guess it's realm, really. Which realm did not ally with Fen Ares? Araja? Is that true? Yes. Did not ally. And Nuance did, right? Which flag was forbidden after war? Black flag. That makes sense. Heist plan. Yes, so Pharaoh, White Pharaoh and Marigold arrive. Manning arrives. Forced entry plus white something. Plus white enters guardhouse to staff room, getaway car. Then we've got the map where I eventually realized it wasn't dead tomb, but dead end. Good job, me. Botany's walk ends here. Sure. Like the botanical garden. Sorry, it's not botany, it's botanics walk. Botanical garden, like the description of the botanical garden has a walk that ends there, which is Mainway Station. Sure. Sanctum keys, well, we got all of them, right? Yes, yep, we got all of them. I guess I can take them all off, might as well. While I'm looking at it. Passport information. Oh yeah, well, so we know that the ID from here does fit into the grid of letters that we're working on. Although I haven't written that down here, but I did later on. Samantha Hayes. Yes, it's one of the names, yeah. So I've only written down one of them, I think. I guess because it's easy enough to go back. Sigils. That's where I started drawing some of them out, but I didn't need to do that in the end. This thing I did recently, didn't I? Where was this? Wasn't it like in the Lost and Found? This weird diagram. Araja Oh yeah, so this is House Lodge DDO. Did it say that on the same note with that diagram on? I don't remember. Or is that... I don't remember. Was that the name of a place? Because I've got another table. I'll skip ahead a bit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's there. Hugh Amdo. I think it's a place in Araja. It might just mean... Maybe DDO means like city. So it could be like large house city. Like the capital city or something like that. I don't know why that's written on that page, but... Maybe there's... Oh, I probably wrote it down when I was doing the journey stuff. I was looking at the postcards, maybe. So this is the journey. I think we figured that out. I don't know why I did the circles at the top. Was it like all the different ways that... Was I thinking about like the possible? I don't know. I can't remember if this is in the right order or not, but it doesn't matter anymore. I know the right order. Regions, Arch, Aries, Stormy, yeah. This is my initial notes. Ruven, Nevru. What did that mean again? I think I did figure that out at some point. I think it's just a Raj for something. Where are you? So yeah, Nev is new, or start of. What's the other thing? I don't know. It's not Hugh, which would be house. I should write this down, shouldn't I? Something I don't know. Or do I know it? Nev. So Ven and Nev is like start and old. Rue and when. Rue and... Wait. Yeah, Rue and Rue. Oh. Okay, so those are written the same way around, so they're not like a prefix or suffix, they are just a noun. R-E-W. Okay, cool. But what are they? I don't know. Okay. The Eastern Rain or something? I think this stuff came from the stamps. Suspect list. Rose Bold 50. Richest. Yeah, so Bo Lee ended up being a thing. I do want to look those people up again in the... I want to use their admin keys again and see what happens. In case I just didn't understand something from that before. Okay, this is me starting to do a new clue stuff. Sure. It's the anagrams. So there are some pages here that just don't really have that much stuff on. This is the points from the billiard room the dartboard. I don't think this is going to be relevant. Maybe. When I see PTS like that, I think of like font sizes, like points, which are like a 72nd of an inch, if I'm remembering correctly. Questions 9, workshop, improve items from room description, code check, draft next to entrance hall. That's not going to be anything, but I've left it unchecked just in case. Rotunda, reverse of walls. I think I did that. Alzara, walk paths around king statue. Walk paths. Oh yeah, this is another Alzara thing. Tea tables, 12:15. Power to weight room. Really? Does that do something? Guess that's why I've written it down there. I guess I need to like move some of these to like another list so that I don't forget them. Remaining safes, red letters. Are we done there? I think we might be done there. Maybe. Cook, Darren, Hezker. That one I've ticked off in the other place. I'll tick it off here as well. Where is it? Cool. Archive, birth certificate. Yeah, I don't know what to use it for. Boiler room pattern. Yep, don't know what to use it for. Code check next to entrance hall. So this is my big questions list. So this is where this is my second list of questions, basically. Well, okay, no, I did like 8 lists of questions, and I was like, okay, we need to cut out the ones that are clearly not anything and just make a new list called big questions. And now I've got like bigger questions as well, which has only got 3 things in it, but like I do need to make a better list of bigger questions, I think. Code check next to entrance hall, erosion, tomb. What? Oh yeah, the erosion in the tomb, of course. Oh my gosh, that thing. 20 plus dead ends for trophy. Blah. I can't be bothered with that. Claim ticket in library. Break room. The good old days at the Mice Will Play. Right. Code check numbers. Yeah, zoom in on the code check thing. Secret garden. This is just the levers, which is a handy reference. Relationship Chambers South only, conservatory only, corners, bookshop only from the library. Is that true? It's only from the library? I guess so. But there's also a thing of like, if you're in the library, it becomes more likely. So that doesn't make sense. It might not be only from the library. I don't know. More big questions. Additional door frames in Inner Sanctum. Yep, Catacomb Room, Arrows and Sauna. We're just repeating stuff now. Trophies, Gift Shop, Diriger Blocks, Stair Mode, Schoolhouse in a timely manner, Dovecot, Lower SD, Vault Keys. So something about Diriger Blocks. I'm pretty sure I've read that Diriger Blocks is going to be added in an update to the game. I think. That was my understanding, at least. Could be wrong. Vault keys, we're probably done with them, but I mean, there could be another one hidden somewhere. Big questions. Black are in the chest and outer room. Yes, I mean, that's clearly a very important thing. I just don't know where I get the key for it. I'm hoping that the treasure trove eventually will like reveal that to me. Maybe. Or like it's connected to the castle grid. Like cattle grid. It's funny that, yeah, there might be some connection between the castle grid and the castle move in some way. That's obviously still a big mystery as well. It's funny that I don't seem to have written that down anywhere. But whatever, it's in my head. I'll write it down. Here or a different page? I'll do it here. Castling move. I mean, I guess another big one is the castle grid, which may or may not be connected. Planetarium upgrade with telescope. Yeah, we should keep doing that, but I rarely get the telescope, so I can only do it so often. These names, I would like to do them again. They camped out at the schoolhouse. Bold, weird letters on books and secret passage. I don't think that's anything. I think that's just the fonts. Big blue holly door and tunnel. Yep, that seems pretty important. 2 diaries seen from Arindian ruins. Oh yeah, I can see something on the floor from there. We see what's in the shade of truth. That's what's written on the... I should write this stuff down in the bunker. Cool. So this is my new and improved list of like realms and their sigil elements and stuff. And it's like a 2-page thing. So this table carries over to here. So my columns are the color of the flag, transport, weather, type of society. Then this is like the name of like an important location. I think this all came from the postcards. And then I've now got the animals that we're learning from the first draft of a new clue. Yeah, and then just notes of how they all look. Specialty services. Specialty services. This is from the, what's it called? The laundry room. And here's my working out for Mantis. This horrible mess. Kentic. It wasn't Kentic, it was Mantis, I think. I don't know how to use that. It doesn't seem to be part of the castle grid. Freezer pattern, I wrote that down and then realized afterwards that they were literally the same pattern. So I think it's just a repeated asset, and the pattern on the asset probably doesn't mean anything, although I'm not certain. It could still mean something, even if it's a repeated asset. But it makes it feel less likely to mean something. Drafting strategies, I was rereading them and ticking them off. I probably did reread them all, but I forgot to tick them, but I'm not sure. Maybe we could do those again at some point. Carbon, neon is below helium, I guess. Not real, this is just working out for the classroom thing. Mount Holly entrance hall. Okay, so this is confusing. This line is meant to separate this thing from this thing. They're two completely different things. Because this is me just writing down what I need to know for the quiz, battle location. Why did I write down Mount Holly entrance hall? I don't remember. Weirdly capitalized words. So dock, I don't think ended up being relevant. I think that's just not intended to be weirdly capitalized, but it was, I think. But bridge, west, beside, and there was one in the patio, is it? Which was like buried? I think it was buried. I don't think dock was relevant. Why have it done a straight line at the end of that? Because clearly like parentheses and then a straight line at the end. I didn't make any sense. Reddington, blah, blah, blah. Third largest city, former capital. Spring is busy. Botanical gardens, over 1,000 species. Concludes at Mainway Station. Holly, it's the name of the species of holly. It's a crossbreed. Featherfall Keep. Blah, 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 blah. Anything useful here? Doubted. Oh, that it was actually built by the first king of Arinda Ares. Drisdale Lake, Southern Shore. 100 bells tea room. 100 bells. Is there like a homophone in here? 100 bells. I've clearly written 100, but whatever. 100 bells. Like, because bells, is there anything else in the game that's bells? I think so. Mount Holly, its height, tallest entire realm. The schoolhouse was closed in 1966. Not that long ago. There's a map. There's another map. Arch room, stag pride. Oh yeah, it's in the art classroom. Yeah, is there something encoded in that in some way? Sleep effects, leadership's chamber, blah, blah. Oh yeah, so this is the stuff from the diary. All the different effects that sleeping in a bedroom can have, although they all seem kind of rubbish, so I've not been that compelled to like test them. There's like other better stuff to do when sleeping. Okay, back to a new clue. And this is where I was trying to figure out the different variations of like how to count the pages, because like nothing was working out. But things weren't working out because I had the root wrong, really. But the root being wrong made me doubt whether I was counting the pages correctly. But I did eventually land on this one: turn, scorch, sundial, base. There we go. Which I can't remember exactly what system I was using, but whatever. Major, small name, dead ends major key. That ended up being very important. I don't remember which of these is the correct one. I guess I could figure it out. Dead end was what number? So it was like 8, 7. It was 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. Oh yeah, I should also point out the thing that threw me off. I'd drawn a circle on this line here, and I drawn a dashed line to represent that line because there's different lines of different colors. So I was like, oh, I'm going to use a dashed line to represent that color. And the dash in that circle looked like a 1. So for the whole time, I thought this is a 1, even though there's a 1 down here as well. Anyway, 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. Wait, where am I? Is this, yeah. Eight, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. It was the first one I wrote down, I think. I guess I just then did something wrong. I don't know. Special out of rooms. Steady as the scepter, deadly as the stone, heavy as the crown, ready as the throne. What do I do with this? Something, probably, at some point. Steady, deadly, heavy. They've all got EA. And then with Y. STD DL HV. I don't know. I was just looking at the letters that are different between them. Property deed. Yeah. Right, that was a date hidden in that number. I mean, I don't think it was that hidden, but whatever. I think it said the date as well separately. 1912, the grand year of Fen Aries. Laundry room, I've written this down again, I guess. One song, HSS, that's from the security room screen. Like the screens in the security room. They say Swan Song HSS. Why? I don't know. Castle Mantis, that was me thinking they might be connected, but they don't seem to be. Blue memos, dining room, 10 dishes, hallway closet. Closet was one of the original 46 rooms. Wine cellar, MCC XCS, 4 numbers. Drafty studio, total rooms 46 plus 64, 110. Office, the king can castle by swapping. What does this mean? Swapping with who? When? Why? Presumably with a rook. In fact, we have a separate thing that says that, don't we? Den, synthesis room associated with the use of time. That was the sloth, I guess. Attic, SHS, born 3 years after HSS. Rumpus room, Alzara, Arajan, soothsayer, banished 15th year of Egira. Not Araja. Oh, Edgira. Ooh. That's not the same as Edge. Yeah, we wrote down Edge before as well. I don't have. So that's not first era, unless I've written this down wrong. This is definitely something that, like, I think anybody designing a game like Blueprints needs to keep in mind, is that, sure, I think it's really cool to like expect players to keep notes and all that kind of stuff, but there's like a very strong reason to like repeat stuff a lot, because people might write stuff down wrong, and then what's going to happen? They just have to play the game for another 100 hours to see the same thing that they saw before. In fact, like, I'd have to specifically go out of my way to see this again, to see if I've written that down correctly. Well, I mean, I guess the other option is like make so there's notes in game, but I do like the idea of there being you having to keep notes outside. But I think that just means inherently that you should repeat stuff in more than one place a lot, but also do it in a way that doesn't annoy people. Like you don't want it to be like, oh, I do this really complicated thing and it just tells me the same thing. I think all the complicated puzzles should have new stuff behind them. That's like not something you have to remember. It's just like, just you do it once, you get a thing. And all this stuff should be like less complicated, but like repeated. All the less complicated stuff, but that you have to remember should be repeated a lot. Anyway, library, hall pass notes, bookshelf, hall pass. Oh, the hall pass makes it more likely. So maybe you can only get. Right, so you can only get the library from the you only get the bookshop from the library, but you can make it more likely by getting the hall pass there. That's why it took me so long to find the bookshop in the first place. Okay, music room, major key on wall in safe house. Right, I think that's referring to that message on the wall, but I have no idea what it means. Major key. Does it mean? Oh, this actually might be referring to dead end is a major key. Dead end is major key. Why does that say major key though? Because dead end was on the wall in the safe house. Major key. Small name key. Dead end. It might be the shortest name of all the things. Key, major key. So that might be just referring to that. Okay. Parlor room, gems in blue box. Storeroom, 6 permanent additions. We've got them all. Breakfast nook, the rook can perform a special move with other piece. It's clearly going to be the king. And it's clearly castling, and I don't get how it works. Pool, one location where every room can be something. Yeah, it's like where they can be, basically. I don't know what that word's meant to say. Oh, drafted, probably. Even that's clearly a B at the end, but whatever. Aquarium, tank contains red herring. Might be a joke, might not be. Vault, family core unlocked by the sum of its digits. Yep. Classroom, nuance, green, Vera, pink, Corarica, orange. Pump room, 2 underground springs feed reservoir, south walls full. Freezer, ice and personal freezer needs direct heat. Still angry about that. Conference room, cooked Darren made red memos. Okay. This was me doing some working out for the family core thing, but I've done a second bit of that somewhere else. Rotunda, 4 ways to rotate rooms. I've written those all down now. What the heck does that say? Oh, the dance, yeah. I don't think that actually looks like that in my notes. No, it does look like that in my notes. I thought this was the photo, but no, it looks like that. It says dance. So yeah, we've got the 4 ways of rotating the room. A room. Break room, bullseye can trigger multiple times. Yes. Coat check, more common day after checking in. Dovecot, 3 Sinclair family members have attended school in Costa Rica. Chamber of mirrors. Items spread here times 4. Labs, Sinker found in 1933. 2 facilities. Sinker labs in Reddington. Sinker court in Oris. Is it court? That feels wrong. Maybe it's right. 6 story, 8 above ground, 8 below ground. I think it's just connecting to the 8 again, but like, is there a reason it's above and below? Why are we splitting it in 2? Pantry, there's a letter missing. Oh, I guess that could mean actually multiple things. Because I was like, oh, is that referring to the if we count small gates? There's like a letter missing at the top there between if and we, but then it also could be referencing the red letters, which is what I was thinking about it as before. So I guess it's multiple things. Kennel, dogs, Carter, Thoughtless, Hot Sauce, Strawbridge. I don't think they mean anything. Utility closet, TC Power, Vac Design, inspired by Morajai. Locker room, Kirk Darren memo is a lie. Mail room, only 6 red letters addressed to HSS. Clock tower in eclipse north skies. That's why I think that's north. Trophy room, 8 gems removed from ruby crown of Arinda Aries. So this is my new Arajan pages, and I've left a lot of space in case we find more stuff, although here I've screwed that up. So prefixes, suffixes. I've added a bit. I've added edge and J here because they're clearly going to be something. But I'm not sure what. These are some nouns. Ignore this. I've got this in another place. I think I forgot that I'd started doing it here. And then some like phrases and words that I haven't figured out yet. This is just like general notes about the Aegean. And I've got a blank page just in case I need it. Room descriptions. Oh, this is me reading the room descriptions. Like I did those 5 sections and didn't do the others yet. One day. Okay, 6-letter words. This is the castle grid. So this is what I have so far. CIX adds 6 TOR, which I believe could be connected to the geography thing. ETT could be west. Law could be word, possibly if it's an R there. Torlo. What was that? Oh, this is me trying to figure out if that could be a word. Torlo. TORLOETT. No, okay. I think that is going to be a bunch of 3-letter words that are questionably words. Treasure trove is just all the notes from the treasure trove, and I write down what color note, box, and then symbol. That's the format here, and I've put the letters HW over the top of it if it's handwritten. There's only one apparently so far that was handwritten. Was there anything interesting in that? No realm of white flag. Was that true? Green memos and pink box is always false. Green in a pink box. Yeah, that's what's going on there. I'm just going to ignore this until it says something interesting, and then I'll figure out whether that interesting thing is true or a lie. Okay, so then after doing the blue memos here, I couldn't figure out, like, where was it? Here. I couldn't figure out which ones were remaining, so I wrote them down here. Some of them I'm not sure, like the ones I put this like square bracket around, I'm not sure how I could even get them onto rank 8. The others are not like that, and I've been writing down what they say. So I still need to do study, sauna, observatory I think I've done, but I can't remember what it said, and I haven't edited the video yet where I looked at it, so I haven't, like if I'd done that I would have written it down, but I haven't. I mean, or maybe I have edited it and I just didn't notice that it was the video where I saw the observatory note. 7 spare quarters I haven't done, apparently. Galleries, quite a few, so we should stick with that for a while, I think. Well, there's a few. Like 5, 6, 5? I think it was 5. Yeah. Wait, didn't I do room 8? No, I did the gallery. Yes, the titles are... Okay, sorry, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Gallery, the titles are synonyms. Yeah, that didn't help at all. Bigger questions. So I started a new list here, but I barely wrote anything down. Shrine, 46 gems, outer rooms. I guess this is just saying like, oh, do more outer rooms outside. As in, do more inner rooms outside. Using the 46 gem. That's not even gems, it's coins. Whatever. So I wrote this down when we got the dartboard with the X on it. And I thought, oh, it's going to mean something. But no, it was just like a new rule for the dartboard. So that was pointless. This is me figuring out the new, now that I know how the numbers are split, MCCXIII, how to work out the numeric core. That one's unhappy. That's not correct. I think it's 53 is the right answer, which would mean I'm supposed to add the digits together to get 8. Interesting. So 8 might end up being the answer anyway. But for what? I don't know. Some numeric core or whatever. Family core, numeric core, whatever it is. Okay, so then you'll see here it starts 7, 8, 9, 10. That's because it actually starts on the next page, down here. This was me making notes about a new clue and the first draft and what had changed between, like, or like what the notes in a new clue first draft said. So this is really just me having written down all of that stuff. Locked under beds. Oh, yeah, I still think there might be something to that. And in nooks. Locked under beds. Oh no, or looked. It's looked under beds and in nooks. There's probably more to that, but I don't think I'm figuring it out now. Numeric cause, that's the algorithm. I do find it weird that it has this if 4 plus digits in it. Like, when will that happen? And that's the last page. There we go. That's all of the notes, folks. Holy moly. An hour and like 15 minutes looking at all those notes. So I'm actually going to play the game tomorrow. Oh, I mean, like there'll be a cut now to me playing the game, but there's going to be a day between now and then. So if I forget something between now and then, sorry, but I'll try and remember stuff. The most important thing was easily seeing the geography thing again. Okay, yeah, that's very, very important for sure. Where is it? Here. And realizing that et could mean west or east or whatever it is, and then tor. And these numbers are going to mean something at some point, I guess. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in some weird order. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's kind of a nice pattern to it as well. It's like it forms a kind of cross to begin with, then the diagonal 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's these degrees around the outside. So that's all going to mean something clearly at some point. So yeah, I'll see you in a second, which for me is actually a day. All right. And with the magic of editing, it is day 112, and I totally remember everything I was just doing when I was updating my notes and all that stuff. Absolutely. I don't think like doing that really led to any like obvious things, except for going to the geography room and looking at that again, just in case there's details of it that I want to pay more attention to. There wasn't anything other than that I was like, I definitely need to follow up on that. So I think we'll do a normal day, and we'll also hope that maybe the game just like hands some clues to us as we go through it, as it often does. That does tend to happen in this game. Sometimes you just gotta let the game happen, which is very unusual for a puzzle game, but yes. Schoolhouse. So we could do it today, and I was thinking, I don't really want to do the schoolhouse because then I have to fill the entire house with schools. Actually, sorry, with classrooms, but that's not really true because I can just I don't need to use all of them, and having the classrooms helps with like redrawing stuff as well. And we've still got the ability of the dancer, so we can still do that as well. Cool. It has been like I think I mentioned it when I was doing the notes, but it has been a while since I last played, like probably a couple of weeks. So forgive me if I'm rusty. This is where one of the things was, yes. I don't think there's ever a reason to turn that back off, but maybe eventually there will be. These look like they should be readable, but I guess they're not. This is not openable. That is on the floor. There is a thing here saying within a timely manner, not just in a timely manner, within a timely manner. Oh, and we know something about this place, like Bo Lee and those folks were hiding out here or something. Let me find that again. Where did I write that in my notes? So somewhere pretty late on in here, I think. Libby Provsy, is it? Oh, I can't tell what I've written. Somebody else, you. Oh my gosh, why is my handwriting so bad? Camped out at the schoolhouse. So there were people staying here. When was this? It was like way back. Herbie. Where exactly did they camp out? I guess this would have kept them warm if it was on. Did they write this within a timely manner? Maybe. Looking out of the windows. Not seeing anything new, but who knows? Okay, into the house we go. Oh, actually, I want to go to the Black Bridge Grotto and test out those admin keys again, although I can't read them, so good luck with that. But we'll try. Where did I get them from? I think from... It wasn't a blue memo, was it? No. I think I just did Bo Lee and then did this, and then this gave me those names, like the other names, maybe. So we'll try it again. Lee B. So this doesn't show anything extra, right? No. Admin logs. So they just show up somewhere through this, basically. There we go. 3 new admin keys have been added to the network's user database. Admin log view access restricted to the following admin keys. Lee B, Prov C. Prov C, Hound U. Are those names I know? Hound U. C, Prov. Don't think so. Maybe if let's look back at my list of names. Did I do this already recently? Probably. Hound or Prov. No. Bon Margle, Chef de Camp, Louser Te Raylard. Lee, we are planning something later this year. This is 87. And we need to make sure communication on here is not being archived. Are there additional steps we can take to ensure privacy? Already taken care of. Why are they talking through this? Aren't they all staying in the schoolhouse? Already taken care of. We're now bypassing message archiving. Randolph shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. Well, you're not bypassing it. You're sort of somehow avoiding them showing up in the other logs temporarily by changing the privacy. But you're changing the privacy of the whole admin log, apparently. Good, no one else in the estate knows we're here other than Mary, of course. So Mary does know. We saw Lee on Tuesday, but Hound U has a plan to take care of her. So she saw them here. Were they? So they were snooping around in some way, presumably. But I've not had any sense that she was worried about there being other people in the estate or something. If it must be done, it must be done. Just see to it that the body is not discovered. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington for 4 days. Then, once the inquiry is over, we will proceed with our plans for the museum. And what were the names of all the people that were involved in the heist? Let's have a look. Oh, did she like join them? Are these all those people? Where is that? I wrote that down somewhere. Here we go. White and Farrow. No. Manning. Like, because it seems like they are concerned about the Red Guard showing up. So they also don't want the Red Guard around. And so were they planning to, like, kill Mary? To say the body is not discovered, but maybe they mean something else. Maybe it's meant to be, like, misleading. Last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. She won't be found. She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you all at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Then, once the inquiry is over, we'll proceed with our plans for the museum. Once the inquiry, which inquiry? Resuming operations. Welcome back, Lee. I've been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month waiting for your return. Spacious, quiet, and should prove to be an effective base of operations outside the purview of the staff and the Baron. We should have an opening on the first day of September. Can we be ready by then? So it's currently July, because they write their dates weird. Then it was June. This is back in February. Right, so they went to their safe house from February to June. And then they camped out in the schoolhouse for a couple of weeks. First day of September, can we be ready by then? I don't see why not. Negotiations for transportation are in the final stages. If all goes well, we'll have air passage to Nuance secured for that date. I think Moore is planning a scheduled maintenance soon, so we should likely wrap things up here. I say it's time to scrub these logs. They might fall under some scrutiny in the near future. Prophecy, Hound Yu, and Lee B delisted and deleted from user database. So they don't know about it. What were they planning to do, though? Because this is like before the heist then. Because the heist is like when Mary went missing, right? Like after that, I think. Do I have like all the timeline wrong? Maybe I should be working out the timeline more. I guess we could review it as and when we see things. So in fact, let's write down... Yeah, start writing down a bit of a timeline somewhere. I have pages that are like mostly blank. Where are they? I can do it here on the contraptions page. Timeline. And I guess what I'm going to do, because I don't know exactly how many things I need to write when, is I'll just not really write it in order, and I can sort it out later, I guess is the idea. So... So the installation of the Black Bridge Grotto was in 86. Okay, this is interesting. January 86. Jan 86. Black Bridge Grotto installed. Okay, then July. I don't think that's too important. Then February 87. February to like, what was it? June, July? Yeah. Well, let's just say, so February 87, let's put the detail in. They are called Lee B, Prov C, and Hound U. Hound U show up. And they return to safe house in Reddington. Return to Reddington. Then June, July. '87. They hide out in schoolhouse. Plan for first day of September. Like, what date did did Mary go missing? 1st September. Okay, transportation. Then in August, they shut down this, but they're still hiding out there, I guess. Okay. And it's not until 89. Whoa, it's not until 89 that they actually bring this back on. That's just for routine maintenance, I guess. Okay. I don't really need to write that down, I don't think. So I arrived in, when was it? Like November 93? Something like that. Okay, that's fine. All right. Wait, that was weird. I could still select the next button. Yep. It just doesn't do anything though. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so we can start writing down some timeline stuff and then try to understand that a bit better. We do have some other notes about timeline as well, like around when the deed and the house was sold. I think it was like the early 1900s. Is that right? Like we haven't had this house that long, I don't think. I guess there's the dates on all the things. I could take a look at that, like there's one in here, the building. This is like way back there, right? Like 1800s or something. Oh, no, early. Okay, so maybe after the deed. Okay, 1917. Excavation of underground. Okay. Like it's probably it's probably taken years, but I can add the other year in, or the other 2 years if I find it extends on either side later. But I guess there's one in here as well, so I could check both of those. I don't need to go and check all of them though. Okay. $1918. It looks like they finished in 1918. Okay. 1918. Is there anything interesting on here? Yeah. Okay. It's funny how that's just like a single texture. I guess that's how skyboxes are always done. Kind of feels like I should get a little bit of parallax though with a mountain like that. I mean, obviously there should always be a little bit, but like at least a significant amount that I would notice, maybe. Okay, in we go, I think. Yes, just go in. Let's go do the normal day stuff. And then there are certain rooms I would quite like to do on the 8th rank, which are... blue memos, where are they? Here they are. Where do I write down the ones I haven't done yet? Seven spare quarters, gallery, room 8. In what way is the seventh spare quarters a blue room? Oh, I guess it was a blue room. Right. So maybe it has a blue memo. Seven spare quarters, gallery. No, gallery we've done, room 8. But we need to do the gallery to get room 8. It doesn't have to be on rank 8. Room 8 does have to be on rank 8, I think. Study, sauna observatory. Even though I've definitely seen observatory, but I guess we can try and do it again. All right, off we go. Sure, you. Do I have anything to do? I've got a key card. Okay. Do I want to change the chess pieces today? I don't know. Oh, I need to do that, don't I? Select a thing. Yes. Interesting. I guess I could select this later. Although, do I care? I think it's better to do it earlier to get rid of them as well. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So box in hallway. as always. Let's do the breakfast nook, I guess. I could set up a lab thing, but I don't know if I care that much about them these days. Like that, sure, I get something from them, but nothing major. I'm still expecting there to be something else in the nook. Somehow. Aren't I? Because there's something in the a new clue draft. What did it say? It said... and in nooks underlined. Looked under beds and in nooks or something like that. But what exactly am I looking for in the nook? Maybe we should look at that again at some point. Dining room very early. In fact, yeah, I'd rather not do it so early. Let's do the break room. No X's, 31, 37, minus 17, 10. Wait, 20. I can do maths. What's this mean again? Half it? Half this number? Really? I guess it's going to be 5.5 3 times, so 16.5. Is that's times 2, it's 33 flipped? 33? That doesn't work out. Hold on. Was this half? Is this something else? Oh, these are already thirded as well, though. Hold on. So it's a third of 11 halved. So it's a sixth of 11. But that's horrendous. Wait, what? So what is a third of 11? That would be 3.6666. Yes. Halved would be at 1 point, no. Yeah, 1.88888888. 3 of those, 1.8888. Well, it would go back to 3.6666. What? Am I really supposed to be doing this? 3.6666. I mean, like maybe. I mean, there's probably an easy way to do this because we're going to times it by 2 at the end. So I guess if we're halving, we can just not do the half. Is that half? I forgot what it means. But then if that's the case, then it's going to be, these are thirds, so 3.3, so 9.9999. Wait, no, what was this? 3.666. Oh, and there's 3 of them, so it's 11 times 2, 22 flipped over, so it's just 22. We don't have a 22. Is that what that means? That does mean flipped over. Square would be just a normal square. Oh, I've completely forgotten everything. Okay, hold on. What am I saying? Oh, I'd already factored in the 2, so it's the 11. Yes, okay. I'd already factored in the 2, but I did it again. I factored in the 2 when I avoided doing the half. Right, okay, got it. Whew. I think part of what's throwing me off there is just not knowing, not being that confident that I really know the rules. Maybe draw the tough cards while drafting. Nah, not right now. Let's just the pantry. It would have been better for directions, but maybe we're okay. Okay. Study we're saving for later. Conservatory, classic. Or I could get the storeroom and get some stuff. It might give me a good thing to change. I'm just going to get the storeroom this time. We don't always have to get the conservatory just because it's there. Thought I saw something down behind that box then, but no. And could that thing that I would have seen be anywhere near as brilliant as what I'm about to see? Swimbird! Hopefully my excitement for Swimbird is making up for the times that I forgot to be excited for Swimbird. I'm so sorry that that happened. I don't know what came over me. I don't know what was wrong with me. Something was clearly significantly wrong. These clocks are normal. Swans are for Costa Rica? No, for somewhere. I can't remember where. Somewhere. I could rotate. Probably makes sense to... Oh. Oh. Oh, of course, yeah, because the window has to go on the outside. Ah. Okay, well, let's hope we don't have a terrible time with the next draw. Any items? Oh, hello. This is where I would store my shovel as well. In my morning room, so that when I'm having breakfast... Here we go. So you died presumably November 5th of 93, was it? I've almost certainly got this written down elsewhere as well. Where was I writing this stuff? Where was I writing this stuff? Here. Let's look earlier on. I would have written it down. I think. Maybe I didn't. It's 93, right? November 5th. Does it say anywhere else? Don't think so. Does it say when Mary disappeared as well? For the past 6 years. Okay, so that would have been 87. Yep, okay. All right. And I was born, I guess I could write it down. I was born apparently 14 years ago. There's probably a better way to figure this out. Whatever, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, let's hope we get at least a corner here that I can rotate. Okay. I don't need to rotate, we're fine. Any dates on this? May the 2nd. I guess we could figure out a year when Thursday was... I mean, how many days ago was that? I don't know. There's no need to do that at all. There are 3 boxes in this room. 2 boxes in this room are empty. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. Hold on. So this is definitely true. There's nothing else. I mean, that's a box. It probably doesn't mean that. Are there any boxes on here? No. Okay. There are 3 boxes. True. 2 boxes in this room are empty. That's also true. It has to be. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. This has to be false, so... Well, that was a nice simple one. We want to save you. I guess I can't. I don't have a choice. Although I could go to the foundation. With my keycard. Nah, it's fine. Let's just do it. We can get it on a different day. Maybe. What are we getting today? Oh yeah, we're only at 21 stars. Oh dear. 5 gems, that's nice, thank you. Library. Trophy room. Trophy room would be best, and it's like, yeah, we might as well do it, right? Let's rotate it and get the 7. Sure. Nothing else, I don't think. If I'm not missing anything important. I wonder if the rhino is like the animal of a certain... Maybe all these animals are representing realms in some way. There is a globe here. Could be. There is no swan or crow though. Classroom. Oh yeah, I forgot it's a classroom day. These are going to keep coming up, aren't they? We can do this, it's fine. Don't need to rotate it, although I can very easily rotate stuff at the moment. So maybe I should, but whatever. Okay, grade 1, I don't think we're too concerned with. Just colouring in. 8's on its side, of course. Yep, we'll get that. I could have redrawn, but this is a perfectly fine one to have. Let's put the attic down. I'm not that bothered about doing the computer stuff today. I mean, I want to use those rooms so that I don't end up drawing them on rank 8. So that was 2 things. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, wait, we're almost there. 7. What am I missing? Nothing on there. Maybe I miscounted? I probably miscounted. There could be a lever. Levers are hard to see. I bet I'm missing something like really obvious. Everybody's screaming at me. Maybe I got everything. Let's look at this. When is this dated? April 12th, but no year, I don't think. I guess I got everything. Alright. Is this a clue to something? It's a grid. Does it have any letters on it? No. Is this a clue to something? That is the correct direction to see Mount Holly. Okay. And we do have a hammer now, so we could go break the box. I guess we might as well. Let's go do it. Like, we're not likely to be heading back at any other point, so if I'm going to do it now. And steps are like the cheapest of all the resources, I think. Yeah, for sure. Okay, 2 dice is handy, especially when I'm like not having that many doors today, so it's a bit of a get out of jail free card. Okay. We are back. Ta-da! get lots of dead ends, don't we? I'd like to get branching paths so that I can use some of these dead ends up, I guess. I'll take this though. Which I won't be able to use very much because it doesn't work inside the blue room. Yeah, so the thing I've noted down about the chairs in this room is that one and that one being different colours to that one. Sorry, to the ones around it. Oh, forgot about this. Okay, let's dig, dig, dig. Such a long animation for no reason. 25 coins and 3 gems. Well, I mean, it's for atmosphere, I guess. Anything else down there? It'd be cool if you could go down to the crawl space. It's on sand or something. A bit weird. Unexpected. Classroom workshop. Could rotate you. Or could just do workshop. Let's just do workshop. Is there anything I want to make? I've got a compass. Well, I've got that page open so I can easily check. More keys and coins, especially while digging. Detect a shovel. Oh, I don't have a metal detector, do I? No. Actually, I'm not sure I can make anything. So we'll leave that for now. Yep. Nothing else in here, right? Good job we got a key card, otherwise we would be stuck right now. Conference room or pool? 2 boxes or spread ability. Let's go for the conference room, I think. It's a handy thing to have. Should we dig now or... No, we've got plenty of resources. Let's go this way. Oh, something's beeping. I think. Did I not hear something beep? Am I just imagining things? I think I'm just imagining things. Normal key. I mean, we could use you. You won't have many doors, will you? 1, 2. Three doors. I mean, it's the only one that has doors, though. I could redraw, but let's just do it for 3 doors. That's fine. Now that way and that way. Okay, that's fine with me. Oh my gosh, I really need to get rid of these. Let's actually do a redraw here. I'd like a couple more doors here. I said I'd like a couple more doors here. Okay, well there's my couple more doors. That'll do, and then I'll try and get rid of a dead end here. There go my 2 dice, but maybe we'll get some more in here. No, it's not dice. No dice. Car keys. Gem. Okay. Nothing else in here? No. Just my swim trunks. Yeah, this one can be a dead end. Wine cellar. So we obviously know, I think we know this bit, it's 53 and it adds up to 8. Unless I've made a mistake. It's possible I've not understood that correctly, but that's my working theory. Sure, security. We can set up the lab now, I guess. And in fact, we should check the messages as well. Turn this up to high. Make this unlocked. Return to security menu. Log into network. Staff announcements. Yes, there's something new. Surprisingly, according to the network records, Simon's actually found and used all 16 upgrade discs, which is crazy because I'm not even sure I knew where half of them were kept. Okay. I'm just that good. What else am I doing? Oh yeah, this. Lab. Once again, I should probably reshuffle the packet for this, but whatever. That's the most common one. Yeah, should we try and get stars back? Yeah, let's do that. We'll have the stars back in no time. Well, a bit of time. Still not the best place for the dining room. Let's just do another classroom here, then a dead end, I think. We do want to try and get to the geography room. What was this again? This is numbers. Okay. Dead end. We could get rid of the coat check, I guess. Or the pump room. To be honest, getting rid of anything's fine. But getting rid of dead ends is better for sure. There's nothing I actually want to stash here. Okay. It's been a while since I've been in here though, so worth checking it. Is there any meaning to what's at these locations? Like different numbers. A bunch of different hats. It's not just a coat check, it's also a hat check and a suitcase check and a bag check and everything. It's an everything check. And that is the reverse of what I have to do in this game, which is check everything. Some numbers on the side of there. I think it just, yeah, they're just in order. Okay, there's a knight. The pipe being exposed is interesting. Is that meant to be like water cooling or something? Or why is it blue? I guess that one's blue as well. That one's less blue. Okay, enough about the blueness of those things. I guess we could do dining room here. We do have other doors, but let's just do it. Get this. We don't know what's on the menu today yet. We haven't had the shop yet. I guess that's where the metal detector will be. Could do Secret Garden and spread the fruit. Not a terrible idea, let's do it. Because we're not too far away from that as well. Oh, chew. I think it wasn't a very good space for this place. Like the dirt, the soil quality. This soil is dirt. As in, it's not good quality. Oh, I can't go through that way. I'll go around. Here. Here. Neat. There's the steps, so should we just go north from the mechanarium? I mean, I could use this as a place to get rid of a thing. Sure. Planetarium. What's the thing? End the day here, gain 2 stars. Okay. Oh yeah, there's dice here as well. Or a die. I need to keep an eye out for letters as well. I kind of want to double check some of them as well. Like the letters that go in the grid, the castle letter thing. Let's go back to... No, let's go to the foundation. Why not? There's dig spots as well. Brick. I'm sure I could find a use for that brick. I mean, I do want to do it, and we've already seen its note, so sure, we'll do it, we'll get the key, and then hopefully we'll be able to get room 8. Come on. I don't know why that was so hard to pick up. Cool. One of these, 2. Well, we want to try and see geography. Is it the 3rd one? No, it's not. So, yeah, I think it's the 4th. Okay, well, we should look at the thing here, just in case there's anything interesting. At IW Tessa Kiam. Yes. Science is fun. Sure is. Okay. We're not on rank 8 yet. But we should try and keep this going. I can redraw. Or I could just do geography room. Yeah, why not? Cool. So we're here, not really for the geography. Oh, I don't have a... I don't need a magnifying glass. Just walk up to this. Okay, it definitely says Tor. Yep. Tor 46, and it's like anti-clockwise, whereas that's rot clockwise. I guess it's also smaller and on the outside that could be meaningful to whatever we're doing. Are there any details to this that I might miss? Is that meant to be like a turtle shell or something? What are these? Or like stones, kind of like the base of the sundial type thing. Maybe this is the answer for the sundial? Somehow? 9058 88. Are you telling me how many 8s go into 90? Well, not a nice number, like 11 and a bit. 58 plus 4 8s, that would be 1632. That would be 90. Okay. So there's something here about dividing this circle up into 8s. But 8s, do 8s go into 360? Yeah, do 8s go into 360? They go into 400, right? Oh yeah, so they... Okay, I'm just going to do that maths on my phone. Yeah, they do. 45 8s. Oh yeah, I guess I could have figured that out. It's like 4.5 8s go into 36. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that is interesting that it is divisible by 8, even though 90 is not, and neither is 180. Right? Oh, okay, this... Instead of making a fool of myself, let's just test those things. Well, 90 is definitely not. Yeah, 22. Oh, yeah, of course. 22.5 for 180. Okay. But 45 8s go into 360. Okay. Let me just check that all the details that I think are relevant on this. Oh, I've just noticed an interesting detail that I almost certainly did not write down when I did this before. Where's my geography page? Here it is. So 2 and 1 are both in like dashed areas. Where's my pen? What's here? Okay. 2 and 1 are dashed. Kind of looks like a turtle shell. And then the 8s are like, there's like split up into 4 sections of 8 there. Yeah, everything else I've drawn pretty accurately. There's the little circles at the ends of the arrows. 90 degrees. 58 degrees. Yep. 8, 8, 8, 8. Excuse me, it was sneezing. And I might sneeze again. I guess we'll see. Rot, Tor, 46. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Am I not? I am. Okay. Nothing else I want to write down. Let's see the numbers. 1, 7, 4, 6, 2, 8, 3, 5. It's definitely an order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have anything like that? That's like an 8-directional input. Like the outer squares on a Murajai thing? Maybe? Is that enough looking at that, or do I need to see other bits? This is, yeah, we identified these. I think that is just an 8 on its side. So you've got the boxes, you've also got boxes. Any information about where I get the key for the box in the outer version of the treasure trove? Fruit, secret circle. There's an eye at the top of there as well, isn't there? Eye. Weird, why is it an eye? Oh. Because in eclipse, I-N-N. But then, shouldn't this also be an I? I guess it's like an S. It's kind of like S-like, but it's not. It's the sideways 8 for sure. How many divisions do they have for like latitude and longitude? 1, 2, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. A really big one. 5, 6. Is that one there? 7, 8? I think it's 8. There's this extra line here for whatever reason. It's like double dashed. Maybe it's a Mario Kart reference. There might not be too much to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Multiple of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is also going to be, isn't it? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. It totally is. All right. You're definitely repeating the number 8 a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. And then this is divided into 8s. Huh. How many of these lines do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 5 planets though. Or was there a 6th? That's ours, isn't it, Mora? Isles of Orsay. There, these islands. I guess it's those 3. What do we need to know about them? Anything? One's very mountainous, one's very rivery, one's a bit of both. Here's the sweep. Industrial city in eclipse. Is eclipse. Here's the one with the hoe. Bare feet. Don't know if you've got bare feet. Telescope, outer circle. I can't see the top. The secret of signs. Yes, the secret of signs. That's what I've done in a new clue book. Oh, what's on that? That looks like it would have some interesting details on it. Did I see that before already? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and that one got replaced. The Verted Moon, the Rogue Moon. Three of Tides. Three of Tides. What's that mean? That's the name of that diagram, right? Yeah, okay. So maybe it's the islands are called the Three of Tides. Interesting that they also have the double line there. Like, what's the center of this representing? Like, here, the center of it represents like the South Pole, right? Whereas here it's just like the middle of this island group. Okay, without magnifying glass, I'm not sure I'm going to notice much else. Okay, and we can continue this way. Can I drink some tea? No? Not here for the room 8 key. I've got lots of redraws and rotates. There's no point in wasting them, but these wouldn't be a waste. But do I care enough about the classroom? I mean, I guess I could just do it, or I could use the opportunity to get rid of something else. But then the classroom's also just going to come up, so what's the difference? There's not really a major difference. And I have access to that space anyway, and that space. Let's just do the classroom. The art room. Crown and crow. N. Boat bat. O. N. O. Stage and sage. Not. Ooh, not. Clock and lock. C. Plain pane. L. Not clue, is it? House. Yeah, U. Hose. Stage and stack. Not clue. Okay, hilarious. Okay, art prompt. I'm not sure if I've done that before. Have I already noticed that? Like, everything's like so long ago that I probably have. Okay, so here's where we want to start getting the other things. Can I do room 8 here? I guess I probably could, right? Yep. Which way will it turn? To the right, won't it? Yeah. Which is actually not ideal. Whoops. But now we're expecting, it's been a long time since I've been here, a blue note to be in here. Behind one of these boxes. I'm expecting this one will probably just be a clue for this. The elephant belongs in this bin. Yes, okay. Wrath. Why? Oh yeah, you've got notes on you as well. Right, okay. Well, okay, it's done. Let me write it down so I don't forget. The elephant belongs in Wrath bin. elephant belongs in wrath bin. What else do I want? I want servant spare quarters, maybe study, sauna, observatory. Well, I can put you there. There you go. Belong there, elephant. Yeah, I really messed up not leaving that open, but okay. How should I do this? Presumably different classrooms don't have different notes. Maybe it's worth finding out. I'm definitely limiting my options even more. I could point this towards the antechamber to like, I guess if I connect to that side of the antechamber, I will have access to that bit because I could go to the secret garden and do that. I assume I did freeze already. Right, at some point. Yeah, it's the one that told me what to do in the freezer, right? I think. Yep, it is. I guess I might as well point it upwards if I'm going to do it. And so what did the other classroom say? It said nuance green, Vera pink, Kororika orange. So let's just find out if they're all the same. It's worth finding out for sure. And I'm going to point it upwards just in case we get a south door lever thing. Okay. I don't remember where it was. I think it might have just been in one of these shelves somewhere. Which would make it a non-classroom specific location. Because I think the shelves are always the same in every room. Maybe it's not. Where are you? It could always be the same note, but it's a different location. Am I being silly? Did I just like walk past it? Not on the back of this. Where are you? You behind there? You around these? I swear it was on these shelves. Or do I just remember looking at these shelves? I didn't actually find it here. Oh, was it under a desk? Maybe. Oh, what was that? Oh, this thing. Yeah. Why are these things so hard to find? I guess they are hidden. Not on the back of here. One there. I can see inside that drawer. There's nothing in there. Where are you? Oh, that chair. No, they have different notes. Oh my gosh, oh no. Okay, the third king of Arindia was the last in the line of Oris. Okay. Classroom history. That's interesting. Okay, third king was last in line of Oris. Okay. That's intriguing. So, like, I could just do classrooms here today. I guess I'll see what shows up. We can do plenty more blue days if we want to. Oh, hello. So from here to right. sauna we want to save. We can't turn right. So I guess I'll redraw. Well, at least I'm not using the sauna up. Let's do the library. Did I order a book? Do I need to order one? I need to order one. What should we get? Should we look at the drafting strategies again, maybe? Or a new clue again? Let's do the drafting strategies again. Am I ever going to read The Curse of Blackbridge again? That would be a lot. Okay. Third drafting strategy. Where am I going? To the secret garden. Oh, hello. Okay, I do want to be on that side of the table, so you can just leave me there. Thanks. Oh. Okay. Now, ideally, we want multiple paths here. And ideally, we want to get to that as well, which is a lot to be asking for. That's the shop. At this point, I think I'll do the locker room. I think we're more likely to get like a multi-directional room here. Is that true? Probably not. I don't really mind, actually. Let's do the locker room. That gets rid of another blue room, which is good. Anything to pick up? Oh, yes, there is. That's hard to see. So I don't care about any of these. Why have suddenly loads of red runes showed up? Oh, I've got no redraw ability right now. Maybe I should have opened some of these lockers. Oh, that's annoying. Should I keep more doors open, maybe? So that even if I draw a dead end here, I can still go in that way. But I'd have to... I mean, I guess I could do this randomly. Not happy with this selection. In fact, I'd have to do this one randomly as well. Let's just do the lab then, I guess. Yeah, I've not done a very good job here, have I? I guess we could potentially get a classroom here and then go do this room as the last one. That's not the blue memo. I have read it here already. In which case, why am I looking for it? I don't need to look for it. Okay. I should have gone and got some more redrawability. Like, none of these are blue. I thought blues were meant to be more common. Why are the red stars showing up? Weight room, sure. Hey, we can pull that lever. We have another way into the thing. I'm not sure which one we've already opened. And we've got this lever as well. All the levers are in here. I should have gone and got some more redrawability, although I don't actually need it here. We could rotate the office and go through the antechamber. Although I guess I already had access from the south, so it wasn't necessary. So this one's not open. Okay. Okay. What do I want to do? Should I draw this right now? Might as well. Someone that keeps showing up. Could you do that again in a second? That'd be great, thank you. I could get a star by using the rotunda in the worst place possible. Sure. Yay, I got a star. There's no reason to go in, is there? Is there something special if you do a rotunda with no other doors to go down? I Don't think so. Can I press it from a distance? Don't think so. Okay. I could try opening some of these. It would use a bunch of keys though. Some redrawability would have been great. I guess I could have got the... in fact, it's one of the rooms I want to do, the study. Let's see if we can find any things. That's not redrawability. Some dice, please. But that's not dice. That's not dice. But it is nice. That's not dice. I'm also running out of keys, so I should keep that in mind. One more. Okay. I should have got the shop. There were probably... No, there's never dice in the shop, is there? Yeah. Okay, now to do this tedious little thing. Although again, I don't really have to, but whatever, I'm doing it now. Sunk costs. Alrighty. So no dice. There might be somewhere I could get them. I already opened that box, didn't I? I don't remember seeing any other boxes, but it's possible I missed some, but whatever. We'll deal with it. If we get a good room that we want, great. If we don't, I'll deal with it. Don't care about you. Well, do I care about that note? No. Use. Drafting studio. Like, I could easily just get stuck here, but okay, for now we are not. Anything to pick up? Oh, yep. Not only pick up, but also eat. Okay, well, we got the study, but I don't want it here. So, classroom. Where are we again? We are in... what is this? It's Maths 2.0, Algebra. Anything on the tables? I think so. Okay, what are we going to get? Well, actually, we should check. Just make sure there's no dice. There's no dice. Actually, I guess the shelves are different because you get different shelves when there's windows there. Interesting. Okay. We could do another classroom, or we could do a lot of redraws. What would I prefer? Oh, I really need to do all the classrooms here now, don't I? That's wild. So do like a classroom day where I intentionally avoid them, because like the first classroom, I guess I've done that one. For the second classroom, I'd want to do up there. Okay, shall I try and get the study of the sauna, or should I just do this classroom? Let's see what we can get. It's a lot of redraws, surely something. Study. Okay, study's going to be done. Now, where's this note going to be? Maybe on your desk somewhere. Any other interesting things here? All. I'm looking for one more letter for my grid. In the chair. In the safe. the safe door. That probably wouldn't be the case because on the back of here. Nope. On the globe. That'd be funny. Where are you? Oh, I see. There you are. The chessboard in this room contains a portmanteau. Yes, it does. Great. Indeed. Okay, well, it's done. Chessboard in this room has portmanteau. Have I spelled portmanteau correctly? Is it E-U-A? That's what I've written. Is that what it is? E-A-U. Oh. Portmanteau. Is that what I wrote? Portmanteau. I guess I squiggled it so much you can't really tell whether I've written it correctly or not. So I obviously wrote it correctly. Alright. Nothing else. Alright, okay. So yeah, classrooms are a thing now. We have another objective. Get all the classrooms up here. But other than that, we're basically done. I guess if I want to do that, I should keep the banner of the king. I don't want to change that. Yeah. Okay. Because I still want to do sauna, observatory, 7th spare quarter maybe. Although that, I think this is making that less likely. I think that's probably not going to have a blue memo in it, but then would it have done if I hadn't upgraded it? That's kind of interesting. Like, is there a blue memo I can never see because I've upgraded the 7th spare quarters? Oh, sorry, the spare room. Did it move category? No, it's still in the blue category, although it's not a blue category, even though every other room in there is blue. So it kind of is a blue category. So yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it will have a thing. In fact, what's it label itself as? Bedroom upgrade. So it's not a blue room by that definition. Okay, let's get back to reality. By which I mean the break room. So weird seeing grade 2 from here. Oh, it'd be interesting to the secret garden where the statue is. Like on rank 4. Because it looks like it would go right up to it. In fact, it almost looks like it would clip with it. I'm going to write that down as a thing. Secret garden on rank 4, closeness to statue. Not that I can like see out of that end of the secret garden. I'm just kind of curious how it would look. Okay. It's probably that way. It is that way, and then up, and then down again. Did we spread anything? Yep. Ah, that's the keys. That would have been useful for the locker room. Oh, the locker room spread them. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh well, we are done. Where do I think my last letter is? Maybe I should check the sheet music. Well, surely we're done with this. Yeah. That 8's not on its side. Okay, well, no major breakthroughs, but always a trickle of something. Wouldn't call it a breakthrough, but it's still something. Okay, where is the actual room? Over here. Is there anything hidden in this? Over never I. Outstanding excellence. Broken vase. Sorry, I'll replace it eventually. Can't believe the what's the face? And Babbage hasn't cleaned that up. Right, we are here, and we are gonna we're gonna call it a day. Let's just look at this stuff just in case there's something interesting. There's nothing interesting, I don't think. Okay, cool. Yeah. Nothing else to do? I don't think so. Call it. Okay, so now we just got to do that again, even more, the blue room stuff with all the classrooms on the last rank and the other things. Perplexing campus of tomorrow. Cool. 4 tomorrow rooms, apparently, so I guess I've set myself up for a good day. Wasn't trying to, but I did. I guess a lot of the tomorrow rooms are blue rooms, is what's happened there, I guess. All right, cool. I'll see you next time, folks, and who knows what will happen. All right, goodbye.